This is the Bulgarian Riviera, the western coast of the Black Sea. This coastline stretches from the border with Romania to the border with Turkey, and it is 378 kilometers long. We are going to explore it completely from the north to south, and we will visit most of the interesting points on the way. In this part of our coastline trip, we are already south of Stara Planina, the Balkan Mountains. The first place we visit is Aheloy, a nice resort at the foot of the mountain. Here the Balkan Mountains descend directly to the sea, and we find a nice place over the coastline, with stunning panoramic views of the coast in the south. On the next day morning, we descend from the mountain to the next resort on the coast, St. Vlas. It has a nice beach with quiet waters, protected by the mountains from the strong currents of the sea. Immediately after St. Vlas, we reach the largest Bulgarian Black Sea resort. This is Sunny Beach, a modern place beside a deep bay with a long beach. It is full of modern hotels, but the most interesting thing that we focus here is the beautiful sand dunes. With these dunes, the beach becomes almost a kilometer wide. We proceed south of Sunny Beach to one of the most beautiful towns at the Black Sea coast in Bulgaria. This is Nesebar, located on a peninsula connected to the mainland only by this road, and this windmill is one of the Nesebar's famous landmarks. In fact, Nesebar and Sunny Beach form a whole resort city, with a modern and an ancient historical parts. This is the main gate of the old Nesebar, and these ancient walls are built by the ancient Greeks and extended by the Romans. We enter inside, and the first building we see is the Archaeological Museum. From here, we start our walk around the old Nesebar. At the southern coast of the Nesebar's peninsula is the wharf area. It is a place full of restaurants and souvenir shops, and the ancient walls of the city proceed along the coast. As you can see, the houses beside us are built in old traditional style. This is the restored remains of the ancient theater. Today it is used for outdoor performances. And this is the church of Saint John Aliturgetos, a well-preserved medieval church. From here we enter deep inside the old Nesebar into the mix of old traditional houses and ancient ruins. This is Nessebar, one of the oldest living cities in Europe. It is one of the pearls of the Bulgarian Black Sea. It is famous with its old town, and in this old town is known with more than 40 churches built in the very small place. And this is one of the churches from more than 1000 years. This old church is called Saint Sophia, and it is built in the 5th century during the early Byzantine era. And this is one of the largest churches in Nesebar. As you can see, this is the specific traditional style of the houses in Nesebar. Most of them are made by wood. We walk around the colorful streets of the old town. They are full of souvenir shops, cafes, restaurants and more churches. Some of the churches are turned into museums, some are just ruins, and some are still active today. We arrive in the largest square in Nesebar, surrounded mostly by stone buildings. And here we see another famous church called Church of Christ Pantocrator, built in the 13th century, one of the Nesebar's landmarks. Evening is coming, and this is the most exciting time in the old Nesebar, when the whole city is full of life. We're back to the mainland, to the new part of Nesebar. Here we can see one of the most beautiful beaches in Bulgaria. The beach ends at Cape Acrutiria, a beautiful place with nice panoramic views and shallow waters. After the cape, the coastline proceeds to southwest, forming several bays and capes, with more resorts at the coast and some other places of interest. This is Ravda, a former village now turned into a city resort with an excellent beach. Only about a kilometer further is Aheloy. The area of Aheloy is known as the place of an epic battle between the armies of the Bulgarian King Simeon and the Byzantine Emperor in the 10th century. Today, the place is marked by this monument in the park. Our next stop is Pomorie. Pomorie is a larger city with ancient history that can be explored in the local historical museum. There is no old town in Pomorie like Nesebar, but several beautiful old houses have still remained. Pomorie is also known as a large mud bath center. Its mud comes from the nearby Lake Pomorie. And again, the most attractive place here is the beach. We go out of Pomorie and we can't skip another ancient landmark. This is the Pomorie Tomb, called also the Hollow Tomb. It is built by the Thracians and probably belongs to a Thracian noble. We leave the area of Pomorie and reach Sarafovo, another village resort today a part of Burgas city. Right beside Sarafovo is Burgas Airport, one of the entry points for many tourists to this part of the Bulgarian Riviera. And the most interesting place here is the Museum of Aviation. Follow us in the next video to see Burgas and what is beyond it, the southern sections of the Bulgarian Riviera. And subscribe to our channel Journey Beyond the Horizon for more video journeys.